Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where it's time for the next tier of the Ixal daily quests. This time around we have quests available from Mithuli Cutland the Hard. And looking at my list, there are 5 daily quests available from you, Mithuli, so this will take at least a couple days. First off, we have What Evil Lurks in the Heart of Golems. An unforeseen delay has given Mithuli Cutland the Hard cause for concern. Urgent need of high-quality deck component we have. No feathers can craft, Mithuli knows. Quality pitch for caulking deck seems distilled from special materials. Stolen materials. Actually, stolen not most appropriate word. Shale Golem in Alder Springs made angry by death of Clay Golem Shale Golem in Alder Springs made angry by death of Clay Golem took them. Okay. Wow. That was weirdly hard to process in my brain. Mithuli is told. As trophy? Who knows? Fathom workings of Golem minds, Mithuli does not. Sure to summon Shale Golem once more, death of Clay Golem is. Yet wear him you must. Dangerous if not weakened Shale Golem is. Doused with dissolving agent, he has nothing to fear. Recover materials, I ask, then take the Fulgord float for crafting. Okay, we are going to be going as combat for a moment. Let's go as White Mage, since it's not going to give us that much experience. Let's go as Paladin. I have been really enjoying trying out all the different jobs as we go through this. It's also gotten me to try more jobs on my main file as well. I had basically all of them unlocked, but I wasn't really giving all of them a chance. I've started playing Warrior and Dark Knight a lot more on my main. I recently started learning Reaper and Sage from Endwalker. Reaper is, I think, my favorite physical DPS job. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't wait till we get to that, so I can show you just why Reaper is so good. Unless rebalancing that is inevitably going to happen between now and then ends up messing up what I like about it, which is certainly a possibility. I hope not, because right now Reaper feels like it's in a really good place. But they do rebalance jobs every now and then to meet changing needs and changing desires from the community and goals from the development team, so who knows. But I do really hope I get a chance to show off why I love Reaper so much. I'm only level 74. Only. It starts at level 70. So, oh, I could have used the dissolving agent on it. Oops, oh well. That wasn't too bad. Anyways, I hope I get a chance to show off why I love Reaper so much, but if you play, try out Reaper. Seriously, try it out. Even at level 50, even its level 50 skill set is like, feels really complete. Like you could go a pretty good ways into the game with just a level 50 skill set. It feels really good. Hello again, adventurer. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it? Let's have a look at the materials you brought. I brought deck component materials. Oh, yet another curious collection of odds and ends, and a goodly amount besides. So that they don't get in your way while you work, I'll hold on to any excess materials until you need them. The crafting space is ready for your use, you may begin whenever you like. Yeah, we're back to Fulgord Flow for our crafting, nice. Alright, so, deck component? Oh, right, I need to put on the dang gloves! I am going to continue forgetting that now and forever. Okay, now that I have the gloves equipped, does require to be high quality, so I don't need to be going for anywhere close to this level of safety. I can just go for the touch and synthesis, no need for buffs. Alright, there we go, deck component done. Let's get back to Mithuli. Okay, 4 left. And the number of dailies per tier does seem to vary with the Ixal. Deck component you have for me. So later tiers will have more dailies that we need to do, but it never reaches 10 like we had with the combat tribes. Done well, No Feathers has. Much impressed Mithuli is by No Feathers' crafting and combat skills. A well-rounded individual, Mithuli also aspires to be. When inscrutable golems will try to steal your materials, no one knows. Well, I hope that works out for you. It would be nice to be able to defend yourself against such threats. 1 Ixal's Buzzard. Mithuli Cutlin is bristling with anger. Begone, No Feathers, driven mad by incompetent carrier Mithuli is. Squawk! Wait, solution a problem No Feathers could be. Skilled with hands and swift with legs, No Feathers is. Prepare high-quality rust-resistant engine for engine casing, Mithuli would ask. We yet to arrive materials have. Lost in Woods carrier is, near Spriggandig most like. Many times before this has happened to Buzzard. High is honor to him, you must first say. Know you as a friend, only then he will. Okay, near the Spriggandig? That's gonna be Central Shroud. Okay, I guess we're on to Central Shroud for this one. And let me get out my keyboard, my voice, so I can speak to them and say, high is honor. Alright, well thankfully, they're not going to be too far from the entrance to Central Shroud. Spriggandig's right here after all. Alright, hello there, carrier. Sorry to see you're having a bit of trouble getting back. Let's make sure you know we are a friend. A friend of Mithuli you are. Squawk! Pursued by bloodthirsty whalers I was, but now saved from certain death. No Feathers and Crafter both? Then these materials you take. Make high-quality engine casing component for Mithuli. With permission of Hildiard, facilities in Fallgord you can use. To Fallgord you go and take materials. Alright, back to Fallgord float. So we can get this dealt with. And then because, just a little back-end information on how I'm handling this. With the other tribes, I very carefully calculated out that it's exactly 3 of the current tier and 3 of the previous tier for 5 days in order to finish out a reputation tier. I didn't do the same calculations for the Ixal Quest. Hello again, adventure. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it. Let's have a look at the materials you brought. Here you are, engine casing components. Oh, yet another curious collection of odds and ends, and a goodly amount besides. Okay, you're gonna say exactly the same thing. Fair enough. But yeah, what was I saying? So yes, I did not do the same calculations for the Ixal tribe, specifically because we need a lot of moonstones for stuff coming up. I forget if we only need 11 or if we in fact need more like 55. It depends on how many we need per crafter and gather. And I'll explain that much later once we get to that. So instead of doing previous tier quests in order to help fill out the extra reputation I need, I'm just going to be doing Deliverance in order to fill out any extra reputation I need, and that doesn't add up exactly how you would think it would, or how it probably should, in order to fill out your reputation. But, oh well. I'm just going to be handling it a little bit differently, but as a result, I'm not going to be saying that oh well, this is well designed with how the reputation is doled out. It might actually be, I just am doing full Deliverance. Worthless Buzzard you found, an engine casing component you crafted. Indeed, it is right here. No Feathers is queen among kind, Mithuli say. Splendid work which will satisfy our needs this is. Trade 10 worthless buzzards for 1 featherless nuker, Mithuli would. With No Feathers' help, soar higher than Garuda ever will, Ixal 9 shall. I mean, to be fair, your courier was caught by wood whalers. Alright, next up, last one until the reset, the right tools for the tools. There is work to be done and Mithuli Ketlin thinks you're suited to the task. Squawk! Denied, Mithuli will not be. Crafting of 2 crafting tool components, high quality crafting tool components for Ixal 9, this task No Feathers must do. Quality lubricants for lubricating, Mithuli requests crafted with the aid of Fallgord Float's facilities. Bought and paid for the materials have been, in care of Adamar they are. To him you must go. Go now! Okay, making some lubricating oil for crafting tools. Fair enough. And we still have the buff for doing our crafting. I imagine they're not going to be so kind as to just let us craft, but that would be really funny. It would be very funny indeed. Alright, Adamar, where are you? Are you the... Oh, no, you're up above. Okay. Ah, okay, this guy. We've done a fate with you. Come to fetch the materials on behalf of the Birdmen, are ya? Color me surprised that respectable folk like yourself are keeping company with that lot. But I ain't one to judge, no, sir. Give Mithuli my regards. You know, I take offense to that, but you're implicitly calling yourself unrespectable as well, which, fair enough, I guess? But no, the Ixal 9 seemed perfectly fine. Any respectable person who is respectable enough to give them a chance and not be prejudiced would be more than willing to hang out with them, I think. Hello again, adventurer. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it? Let's have a look at the materials you brought. Alright, and same as always. Okay, let's get crafting. We are making the crafting tool components. We need 2 of them, both high quality. Alright, there's 1. God, I love how powerful our gear is. The Ixal Quests are definitely intended to be more of an introduction to crafting than anything. Just from how low level it all is. And they do give a good chunk of experience, so they're probably actually intended not just for introducing you to crafting, but for helping you get caught up with crafting, if you're just starting out. Without tools for the task, the crafting cannot continue. High quality components for the tools No Feathers must quickly bring. I have them, don't worry. Ever reliable. I say ever reliable, No Feathers is. In these components, much faith will be placed, yet disappointed not once has Mithuli been. Reason to doubt, Mithuli has none. Right to trust in you, Chief Totalak was. Above Buzzard's Ixal 9 will soon soar. Alright. I'll be back after the daily reset, and we'll see what new quests we have available. Just 2 left before we can progress the story. Alright, we are back. There is 1 new daily available today, and that is going to be... which one was it? Of Rodents and Rigging is our new one for today. Mithuli Catelyn the Hard appears hard-pressed to keep her emotions in check. Squawk! Pluck Mithuli dead. Stolen materials for airship rigging. Kikirn have. Essential for connecting air bladder and hull rigging is. Without it, airship fly without us. What materials taken? Oils for making special grease used when weaving fibrous metal into cable. Kept in storage pot they were. After taking pot, flee to Alder Springs, thieving rats did. Go there and retrieve contents, No Feathers must. With materials, have you make 2 sets of high quality rigging components, Mithuli would. Go to Fallgord you must and ask permission of Hildegard to use crafting facility. Alright then, let's get over to get that storage pot back from the Kikirn. I forgot there were Kikirn in the Shroud, actually. I usually associate them with Lenosia, with Vilbrin, but... yeah, no, there is a Kikirn camp down here, isn't there? Alright then, Kikirn, I am going to need that storage pot back. Please don't fight me. Please don't fight me, I'm a culinarian. I'm a simple culinarian, I cannot fight. Awesome, now let's get back up to Hildegard and do our crafting. Alright, hello there, Hildegard. Hello again, adventurer. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it? Alright, same as usual. Hand it over. Let's get crafting. So, for this one we are making the rigging components, yes? Yes, right there. Once again, I forget to equip the dang wrist gloves. Okay, so high quality. We don't need the buffs. What am I doing? And we need 2 total, and then we can make our way back. My muscle memory is really having an impact, we can see. Going overkill, accidentally opening up the duty finder for some reason. Oops. Okay, let's go hand over the rigging components. To finish off another daily for the Ixal. Hello, Mithuli Cutland. Retrieve materials you have and made components too. Excellent. Quickly, show them to Mithuli, you must. They are right here. Squawk, such fine work Mithuli rarely sees. Mithuli give compliments more rarely still, but very skillful with hands No Feather is. Small wonder it is that Chief Totolok regards you well. With your help, no limit to what Ecto 9 can achieve there is. Okay, one more daily, and also I need to do one more deliverance, and then we'll be ready to move on with the Ixal storyline. Alright, I am back, and the last of the dailies for this tier has appeared. Hello, Gyrodriven. Mithuli Cutland the Hard is eyeing you for a hard task. You there, No Feathers. Helpful you are, yes? Have you craft high-quality components for Gyrodrive of airship, Mithuli would? Know you Huron woman, name of Hildegard? Chief of crafting facility at Fogward Float she is. For task, make use of her facility, you must. Have you go there, Mithuli would, and prepare grease for use in Gyrodrive. 3 portions of these we need. Essential to workings of airship they are. But one problem we have. Materials for crafting arrive not. Intercepted by Buzzards of Locking Grounds shipment was, and taken to Adder Springs. Retrieve materials from storage pot you must, then use them to make Gyrodrive components at Fogward Float. Okay then. Let's go get back those stolen materials, so we can go craft the Gyrodrive. Okay, so stolen, I'm going to assume there is a risk of combat. I only have one job left at level 54. Alright then, I guess we're going as White Mage. God, we're so over leveled. Alright, yep, I was right to prepare for combat. Alright, hello Ixali Sky Talon, let's do this. And let's get some MP back since I just jumped right in. Alright, give me that. And let's get to crafting. Goodbye, Ixal! I will not miss you. And let us not forget to put on the gloves this time. Also, why does my glove inventory keep getting so scrambled? Hello again, adventurer. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it? Let's have a look at the materials you've brought. I have the Gyrodrive components. Oh, yet another curious collection of odds and ends, and it's the same as always. Alright, let's get crafting. Gyrodrive component. And of course it needs to be high quality. No, I don't need to use innovation. Why am I doing this? Alright, there's one. Two. And there's number 3. Okay, let us go make a delivery. I have your Gyrodrive components, and that should be everything you need for this stage of the ship. Ah, No Feathers has returned. Good tidings from Mithuli you have. Better yet, good components for Gyrodrive. I have them right here. Squawk! Outdone yourself you have. Most excellent parts these are. One day, from many malms above, laugh at minions of greedy goddess we will. Ixal though you are not, far better than obnoxious buzzards of logging grounds you are. Count you a sister of Ekatol, I do. Alright. I need to do one more deliverance quest, and then we'll have the reputation we need to move on with the Ixal main story. Alright, I am back. I went ahead and did the next deliverance quest, got our reputation up to max. It is time to continue the Ixal main story. Hello there, Tataramu. Tataramu has encountered a bump in the road towards completing the Desil Qualan. Ho there, Satora! Construction of the airship proceeds apace. Our Beastman colleagues have even agreed to implement several of my proposals. However inadvertent it was, I must thank you for introducing me to this opportunity. That I should have the chance to contribute to such a revolutionary project. 'Tis exactly the sort of thing I dreamed of as I pored over countless tomes on aeronautic principle and designs. There is, however, one small issue that has arisen to thwart us. In order to properly integrate my innovations, we require certain materials to build the custom engine jointing component. Materials that are notoriously difficult to procure. I'd hoped it would not come to this, but I must call upon the aid of an acquaintance of mine. Satora, would you be so kind as to deliver this letter to a gentleman by the name of Coulson? I am certain that he will agree to prepare the materials, and keep the entire matter discreet. Now, Coulson is often out and about on company business, but speak with Hida at the airship ticket counter in Gridania, and she will point you towards his latest appointment. My apologies, Satora, I do not mean to treat you as a lackey, but I'd prefer to avoid the city for the time being. Alright. I don't need an explanation. I will do what I can to help out. Y'all keep up the good work. I love that we are all pitching in on this. This is fun. I don't mind doing a bit of delivery work and running around, since they are also very clearly doing a huge majority of the work. I'm just helping out where I can. Okay. Into Gridania, let's go over to the airship ticket counter and speak with Hida. We'll get those materials. Maybe we'll find out why he doesn't want to return to the city at the moment, but not really my business. Welcome to the airship landing. I'm sorry, was there aught else I might help you with, miss? You wish to meet with Advisor Coulson? Delivering a letter from Tataramu, you say? Surely you don't mean Master Tataramu? You've seen him. Is he hale and unharmed? He's fine, yes. You must take yourself directly to Quiver's Hold. Chancellor will wish to speak with you in person. You'll find Advisor Coulson there as well, assisting with the investigation. Swiftly now, please, miss. Investigation? Something's happening. Okay. So, I can probably make a reasonable guess at what's happening, but, I want to hear it directly from Chancellor and Coulson. What's happening? Okay, so that would be over at the Archers Guild. This game is very pretty. It's held up surprisingly well, I think, given that it was originally made for PS3 era technology. We are 2 months away as of right now for me, as of this recording, from Dawn Trail, and I'm so excited for the graphics update. I cannot wait to see how it looks. I'm sorry, miss, but I cannot assist you at this time. The God's Quiver is fully engaged with investigating a most important case. Every resource at our disposal has been allocated towards locating Chairman Tatabaru's missing son. Even now, the Chairman's chief aide, Advisor Coulson, awaits within Quiver's Hold, no doubt eager to break the first bow for our lack of progress. Coulson is the person you've come to see? Then I must ask you to mind your words. I can't have you antagonizing the esteemed representative of Highwind Skyways. Oh. Well then. Hi, Coulson, you might want to hear what I have to tell you about. Yes, I am Coulson, but this is hardly the time for. A letter from me? Let's have it then, miss. Time is of the essence, you know, especially at my age. Yeah, I've got a letter from one Tataramu for you. Great gods, this is signed by Master Tataramu. How came you by this document? Is the young master well? What's that you say? Ensconced in the company of Ixal, though we've not a moment to lose. Should it cost me my very life, I shall see him freed from their ravenous clutches. No, he's there willingly. He is there willingly. He volunteered. He went to them willingly. We'll need to form a rescue party? Yes, the finest Godsquiver markmen, reinforced by a small army of Skyways retainers. Be brave, Master Tataramu. Those beastmen will soon rue the day they dared lay talons upon my young charge. Advisor, please calm down. This no longer concerns you, young miss. We must immediately... Wait, what? You mean to say that Tataramu is safe? He's there of his own free will. Building an airship with the Ixal? Wait. Perhaps we must needs begin afresh. As you are obviously aware, my name is Coulson, and I am the Chief Technical Advisor for Highwind Skyways and aide to Chairman Tataramu. Pleased to make your acquaintance. What you may not have known is that the man who asked you to deliver this letter is the Chairman's only son, and the sole successor to a veritable airship empire. Some few days ago, Master Tataramu accompanied me here to Gridania as part of his continuing education on company practices. Much to my surprise and alarm, however, the young master suddenly disappeared from under my very nose. Well, I was naturally beset by all manner of horrible imaginings. With no ransom demand or other clue to his whereabouts, I had no choice but to task the Godsquiver with turning the entire city upside down. Suffice it to say, your news has lifted a terrible weight from my old shoulders. I know not how I would have faced the boy's father had events unfolded otherwise. And yet the contents of this letter still managed to vex me. Dear Coulson, enclosed is a list of materials I would have you prepare for my companion. I require them for a most exciting project. Fond regards, Tataramu. Not one word of apology or even the slightest hint of contrition. My lectures on the privilege and responsibility of position appear to have fallen on deaf ears. And as for this list, I'm assuming these are materials for some manner of high-quality jointing component. Treated rubber gaskets to prevent ceruleum leakage, yes? I am sorely tempted to refuse this impertinent request, considering the trouble the young master has caused, but I am also intrigued. Here, take this promissory note and hand it to the supervisor of the Fallgourd Float crafting facility. She'll provide you with everything you require to craft Tataramu's component. Though I yet harbor some concerns, I will trust that Master Tataramu is content to work alongside these Ixal for now. This could have gone better. It could have gone worse. Master Tataramu is as a grandson to me. I have watched that boy nurture a love for airships since the day he was born. Pray see to it that no harm befalls him. Oh, don't worry. I will make sure no harm comes to him. The group he's working with, the Ixal 9, are very lovely people. Alright. Let's get over to Fallgourd Float and get crafting. Let's deliver Tataramu a lovely little gift. And also a warning that apparently he's caused an absolute panic in Gridania. No wonder he doesn't want to go back to the city. He probably realizes what probably went down when he fucking vanished. And it's not hard to guess what may have happened. He slipped away, came to Fallgourd Float to the crafting facility, and saw us with those materials, which pissed him off because how dare you have those materials when you don't look like you are up to the challenge. Hello again, adventurer. Come now, I can hardly hear you. I said hello again. I have a gift I have a promissory note from Coulson. I need some crafting materials. Oh my, this note is the seal of Highwind Skyways. Though I suppose it only stands to reason, there are a few other organizations that could afford the items you're requesting. Here you are then, everything is in order for you to begin crafting. Alright, let's get those gloves back on. And let's prepare the engine jointing component. Of course, naturally it has to be high quality. Only the highest of quality will do for this. And just like that, we are good to return to Tataramu. Thank you, Hildegarde. Alright then. Tataramu, I bring you a gift. And, stern words from Coulson. Very stern words. Satora, you were gone so long I was beginning to worry. Were you able to deliver my letter to Coulson? I was. You're in trouble. Yes, this is exactly what I had in mind. Jointing components like this one are almost impossible to obtain without the cloud of a company like Highwind Skyways behind you. But with your expertly crafted component now in hand, we should have no trouble integrating my improved engine housing into the Deso Qualan. I can already feel the bracing chill of the wind on my face. Hear the cries of the birds, see the folk below rushing about like tiny... Pray excuse my little flights of fancy. Terrible habit of mine. So, Satora, I suppose you heard from old Coulson who I really am then. Oh yes. Oh yes, I did. Yes, 'tis true. My father is the chairman of Highwind Skyways, the expansive airship service that links the great cities of Eorzea. Destined as I am to one day take the company's helm, people everywhere seek to curry my favor as they would some merchant prince. A pity, then, that my royal status does not excuse me from an unrelenting procession of dreary lessons at home. I am forced to study mercantile practices, business strategies, all that I might maximize the profits of airship travel. But I have not the slightest interest in making coin. I've had enough of ledgers and lectures, thus was I so reluctant to leave this little sanctuary. I want to design airships, not manage a fleet of them. I want to be valued not for my station or my purse, but for the skills I have labored to acquire. Mayhaps you hear naught but the whining of a spoiled child, yet I swear to you, I would renounce my inheritance in a twinkling if I could. I didn't hear the whining of a spoiled child in the slightest. I 100% respect your attitude. Oh, for the wings of a wondrous airship to carry me further, faster, and higher than ever before. That is my dream. That and not else. Squawk! Well said that was. And mean nothing to us, Tataramu's wealth does. Better off smelting down coins and making nails, Cecil thinks. Thank you, Cecil. Squawk, squawk! Seize this passion and let it sustain you, you must. Construction of Ixal Quest will take all that Tataramu has and more. Chosen an easy path, Tataramu has not. No, not easy, but always fair master crafting is. Great reward for great effort. Launch our vessel upon ocean of clouds, we shall. Launch it towards gates of Ayatlan. Ready to fly as Tataramu, yes? Yes, yes, sir! I freaking love the Ixal Quest. These are great. These are actually really great. Alright, with that, we have reached friendly reputation. We've got more daily quests. Thanks to our diligent efforts, the engine housing has now been integrated into the Ixal Quest's tail assembly. Continue assisting the Eckathon 9 to see the airship hybrid reach completion. Look at that progress! Alright then, our new dailies will be coming from Rolso Katlan the Prudent. But yes, with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, what are we doing? Oh, more catch-up as we take care of a hybrid seasonal event, 2-in-1. I'll see everyone next time for that.